Welcome to Capital Innovations Academy. This is the front of our school, and you will be entering here through the front door. When you first enter the school, you will find yourself inside the STEAM lab. Inside the STEAM lab, you will be taking all of your lab classes for your science and tech classes. Additionally, if you're a student who's interested in art, you will be taking all of your art classes in the STEAM lab. After you enter the STEAM lab, you will want to go down the hallway in order to put away your items. If you are in I or A group, then you'll want to come in here to the locker room. In here, there are shelves, as well as hooks where you can stow your personal items. Additionally, any student of any grade level who wants to rent a locker may do so as long as they're available. This is where you can store your items for class that are ones that you want to make sure are a little more secure. Inside your locker, you can store items such as binders, textbooks, novels, and other school supplies. You should not be storing any items that are perishable or items such as food or drinks inside your locker. If you're not in I or A group, you can stow your items down the hall, across from the history room, on these hooks, or on this shelf. Starting back inside the STEAM lab, if you're headed to class, as you come this way down the hallway, you will first see the STEAM office. As is noted here, this area is off limits to students unless permission has been granted by a teacher. As we go further down the hallway, on the right, we will find the English classroom, which is also our theater rehearsal space. Next to the theater and English room is the kitchen. Students are allowed to use the microwaves in order to heat up their food, as well as the toaster oven, and can store their items in the refrigerator as needed. Across the hall from the kitchen is the calm room. This is a room where students can go if they're feeling overwhelmed and they need a break from class, or if they need to work out an issue with another student. Also inside the calm room, students meet with the life coach at least once per month, and the life coach assists them with coming up with plans to address any issues that may be going on with them personally, with other students, or with their academic goals. Going further down the hall, we will find the science room. In this room, students will take classes in science, in math, as well as if students are in science major, they will take expanded science courses beyond the usual curriculum. Next to the science room is the main office. This area is also off limits to students unless they've been given specific permission. Parents who are turning in checks or other forms can use these envelopes in order to label the envelope with the student's name, the purpose of the funds, as well as how much money is going into the envelope, and then place that envelope into this larger manila envelope in order to turn in fees or forms. As we travel down the hall, from the main office and the science room, to our left you will find the bathrooms, as well as the STEAM lab that we talked about before. And directly in front of us is the music room. Students can take lessons in a variety of different instruments, as well as vocal lessons. We also have a class called Rock Band, where students are welcome to play together in small groups in order to learn songs and possibly perform them. Inside the library, we have some of our small group classes, such as math, or other times that students need to break off into a small group from a larger classroom. If you notice, across from the library is that area that we talked about before, where the C group students are going to store their personal items. Here, across the hall from the C group items, is the history room. Students will take classes in history, social studies, world cultures, and foreign language inside this room. As we conclude our tour and move back towards the front of the building, you can see that this bulletin board has the student schedules as well as the student chores. You can also find information for parents here, such as box tops and other ways that you can help raise money for the school, as well as the sign-in sheet and the morning ritual. And that concludes our tour. We hope to meet you soon at Capital Innovations Academy.